we now cross live to Inauguration, Edo State, where the governor is inaugurating the State College of Agriculture. Let's tune in.
And equip our students with the skills necessary to thrive in a dynamic global environment. The Inauguration campus serves as the headquarters of this institution. It is a hub of learning, innovation, and collaboration. You'll have the opportunity of going around and you'll see the wonders that have been done here. The groundbreaking ceremony at the Agenebode campus, which was done by His Excellency some weeks ago, signaled Mr. Governor's commitment to expanding access to quality education across our agroecological zones. Construction is already underway, and we look forward excitedly to the completion of facilities that will further enhance our academic offerings in that campus of this institution. Following His Excellency's approval, we successfully engaged principal officers, along with teaching and non-teaching staff, who have since assumed duties and are actively fostering the right learning and collaborative environment within the college. The college management has initiated partnerships with the Edo State Oil Palm Program, ESOP. I'd like to especially acknowledge members of ESOP here. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. To train manpower in oil palm agronomy, a vital component of our vocational enterprise program. You will also recall that His Excellency's intervention in the oil palm sector has been adjudged as the biggest in sub-Saharan Africa, with over 70,000 hectares of unencumbered land allocated to 9 private investors in oil palm production. I think His Excellency deserves our applause for that. We are very proud to announce that several institutions and projects, including Air Press, Edo Jobs, and the International Organization for Migration, IOM, are partnering with the college to provide training for our youth in specialized areas, such as artificial insemination, fisheries, and poultry production. These initiatives reflect our commitment to practical hands-on training that prepares our students for the extant demands of the agricultural sector. Our journey so far has been supported by the invaluable partnerships of the college professional consultant, who helped facilitate resource verification for the program accreditation by National Board for Technical Education. Unfortunately, Professor Balogun is not able to come here today, but we appreciate him for all that he has done. This accreditation is not only a mark of quality, but also a recognition of our dedication to excellence in education. I must express my immense thanks to Professor Oluwafemi Olaya Balogun for the pioneering efforts which provided a basis, both intellectually and conceptually, for the actualization of the vision of Mr. Governor concerning this institution. For our esteemed faculty and staff, your dedication and hard work will be the backbone of this institution. Together, we will nurture the next generation of agricultural leaders, innovators, and stewards of our environment. And to our youth and students, this college is your platform for your growth, learning, and exploration. I'd like to urge you to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. Engage with your studies, and remember that you are part of something much bigger than yourselves, a movement towards sustainable agriculture and environmental responsibility. I'd like to also specially recognize and appreciate our 2 or 3 main contractors here who have done the yeoman's job in creating the beauty and the aesthetics that you see today. Peculiar Ultimates is here, Mark Franklin is here, Plycon is also here. Thank you very, very much. As we embark on this exciting journey, let us work hand in hand to achieve the goals that have been set by this college, by His Excellency the Governor, to build institutional capacity in agriculture, education, and innovation. Together, we can and we will transform the agricultural landscape of Edo State and beyond. Thank you, and once again, welcome to the Edo State College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. Thank you, and God bless you.
The head of service deserves a bigger round of applause. Thank you so much. I want to specifically appreciate Executive Chairman of the Forestry Commission, Professor Mohwa, GE. We thank you for coming. We appreciate also the National Security and Civil Defense Corps, CSE Ohoya Vincent, representing the Edo State Command. And of course, this CI Iyere Inegbedio, representing Immigration Service. We thank you so much for being here. Professor Mrs. Rosaline Usage, Acting Provost, Edo State College of Education, Edo State. We thank you for being here. Your Excellency, very shortly in a few minutes, we'll be watching a documentary on this project, and after which we'll be preparing for the keynote address. Please, can we have the documentary?
The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the city is marching. Stand up high to the pride of the land. The founding of
the governor came into being November 12, 2016, driven by a desire to impact on people upon assumption of office. A need assessment was bettered and a blueprint was developed to massively transform key sectors of the state's economy. One area that kept resonating with His Excellency Governor Baseki as a result of the need assessment was agriculture, and all fingers pointed the direction of the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Igoraki, which was at that time, in 2017, a shadow of itself.
Is this your school? Yeah! Are you happy with it? No! As government, we are going to have to take a very urgent and quick decision. And whatever we do, whatever decision we take, will be in the best interest of you, the students, and of Edo State.
Yes, the Agriculture Board, as it was then, had a lot of infrastructural decay. The school was more or less like a secondary school, a glorified secondary school. You know, the facilities were very poor state. We have management ineptitude. You know, as a result of that, Tagawa closed the School of Agriculture in 2017.
As a government who will not lie to our people, decided to take the bull by the horn, to close down the school that was in Igoraki and take a fresh look at starting a proper school or college of agriculture that will meet the needs of our people.
The vision of Mr. Governor was to build a world-class institution that would train skilled manpower, middle-level manpower for the agricultural sector. His plan was to ensure that the students that were trained from that institution, you know, would provide effective service in the agricultural sector. They had a vision of ensuring that the essential delivery service was enhanced in our state, you know, and that's this kind of school that the governor had in mind to ensure that this manpower that we have could easily impact on our farmers to increase productivity. And also that he had a plan to increase oil palm production in Edo.
The governor felt that, yes, the agricultural sector is growing. Yes, people and companies are coming to invest a lot in Edo State to grow our agriculture. But there has to be a deliberate efforts by government to ensure that the quality personnel that will be required to run this business in Edo State is provided. That's what gave birth to the idea of this school. The school was there before, but Mr. Governor, in line with his transformation ideas, public infrastructure, public institutions, decided to transform this school.
The professional consultant to the college, Professor Oluwafemi Olaiya Balogun, a renowned professor of agriculture and former vice chancellor of University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, who practically supervised the project from the scratch, joined Governor Obaseki on inspection in one of the governor's visits.
And I'm quite impressed with the quality and the speed of work. The last time we were here about 4 months ago, most of these buildings were at the foundation stage. As you can see, work has progressed, and in the next couple of weeks, according to the contractors, we will be roofing, and the finalization of the interiors will be on. We expect to have 8 departments. Our consultant is here, Professor Balogun.
The new College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Igboreagi, is a product of foresight, dedication, and commitment of the Governor Godwin Obaseki's administration.
We have started receiving interests from those that wrote JAM, soliciting for how they need to come into the place. We have done our homework by providing the information that will be needed to come in. The next step is to set them up in our CAPS. The CAP means Central Admission Processing System operated by JAM, in conjunction with the school. Myself, the provost, the registrar, and the admission officer are in charge of the CAPS of the school. So we are fully ready to receive our students.
The one that will be formally open to receive students formally is the one in Igboreagi. But there are 2 other schools that make up that institution. The first one, in no particular order, is in Agenebode. That is for aquaculture and marine technology. And then there's a third one in Uromi, which is for forestry and environmental technology. So together, all these campuses will work to provide quality manpower for our very fast-growing agricultural sector in Edo State.
The college is positioned to deliver quality education in agriculture and natural resources. Having been accredited by the National Board for Technical Education, NBTE, it is certain that the citadel of learning and innovation is more than ready to deliver.
From inception, the governor felt there was a need to meet some certain industry need, especially in the agribusiness. We have a school that will produce for us graduates that meet our needs. The curriculum here is different, and it's clear as to what the school wants to produce for the state and the Nigeria economy in general. Our governor is forward thinking. Once he sets his eyes on it, he must achieve it. I don't know how he gets that kind of strength, but I think Edo is lucky to have one governor that has come to do well for our people.
The transformative journey of this institution from the ruins and ashes of the past is a story to be told the coming generation of how passion, commitment, and dedication bettered an institution with state-of-the-art facilities.
Well, let me first thank God Almighty that today we are beginning a journey of greatness in our state. This college has come to stay as a sustainable development concept that will keep agriculture in the frontline burner of Edo. Edo is one of the agri states in Nigeria whose primary income depended on agriculture. If you are aware, that is why you had NIFO in Edo. That's why you have Royal Institute in Edo. They were not established here by way of accident or by coincidence. It was a deliberate design by the then government. First, West Africa saw Edo as a focal point, and that's why West Africa created the research institutes, which now became Nigerian Institute for Oil Palm Research. Today it's a frontliner. Then the Robert Research Institute came because, again, our major income was dependent on this particular area. The building of Palm House was a function, a clear definition of that palm was a source of income. The way Cocoa House was built in Ibadan. So little wonder, therefore, that His Excellency saw the fact that the only way we can drive agriculture to get back our past glory was to establish an institution that would be a class of reference, and a class of direction.
As we behold the grand opening of the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources Igboreahi, we celebrate our struggles and triumph, knowing that the future holds boundless opportunities for growth and excellence.
What governor have done in this place, for many years to come, historians refer to it as one of the best legacy that anybody would have left for the generation yet unborn. We got professors to come and sit there in Edo, and they spent over 2 weeks in Edo developing the curriculum for this college. We got curriculum definers, experts in curriculum from MBTE, from across the country in different parts of agriculture to come in to sit down in Edo. The entire thing was put together as a universal definition of an agric institution. Some people said, well, it should be a university. Of course, maybe that's the future that will come. This college has also been anchored with international organizations, international university, like Pacifica University, where we have a relationship with them to give this college a bite and a future. So for me, this is one of the things that gladdens my heart, that when we began this story, this journey, 2017, it was like a dream. Today, that dream has come to pass. I must tell, after God, it's Obaseki, who has given this a face. How much can I do thank him?
Mr. Godwin Nogegasian Obaseki. He has been a very supportive governor in terms of this project. Just a few days ago, we needed to also adopt the modern way of farming, which is the greenhouse. He just wholeheartedly, within a few days, he gave approval for that. And greenhouse farming is the in thing of today. That is what is current. So we are glad to be having that situated. Most of these schools in Agri don't even have it. So imagine having a greenhouse, massive greenhouse, that will turn in so much for this college. So I'm very, very happy that he's been very supportive to the growth of this college.
I want to thank His Excellency the Governor for this investment that resulted in this outstanding success that has been made out of the development of these world-class institutions. You need to visit that institution. You'll find the best equipment available anywhere on this planet, comparable to anyone, anywhere, even in the developed world. You need to see the libraries, you need to see all of those facilities. They're first-class facilities. I was very proud of what His Excellency has done. For us, we expect and hope that the students who will have access to these facilities for learning and development will make the best use of these facilities and become a very good quality addition to the personnel that will be available to run the agri-business in Edo State.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. To complement this documentary, there is a 2-minute aspect of it to conclude it on ETSOP, and that will inform the signing of agreement between Edo State government and Edo State Oil Palm Program, ETSOP, investors for oil palm intensification in the state. 2 minutes more. Please, cultural troupe, get ready. You're going to entertain us for like 5 minutes, and then we take a keynote address.
If you look around you, about 60 years ago, this was all thick forest. You can see how badly degraded it has become because of illegal felling of trees. And it will be almost impossible in our life.
Please, can we put it on hold for the now while we take the cultural troupe? Please, can we be fast about it? Immediately after the cultural troupe performance, who will be taking the keynote address. Can we put our hands together for them as they return to their seats? Thank you so much. Very quickly, before we invite our keynote speaker, Ahmed Kazaman Montel, we'd like to pass the bowl of kola nut to the elders to pray for our governor and pray for this institution.
Thank God for today, a blessed day, a day like this that God has already been planned. We thank God for our governor, a father, a governor that knows that his children, they are all hungry. A governor that knows the next thing to do for his people. A computer governor. This day, the Lord will continue to bless you. The Lord will continue to enrich you. For you have bring happiness and progress to our dear people. This institution being today in Inauguration is a blessing to all the Ovia people. We thank God that today we are opening this college. For everybody that are here today, the Lord bring you here and you will go home successfully. We thank God for the ordained way of this community, his people, and all the everyone. I want to say that we should be happy, we the people in Ovia, that God has brought such a development to our place. May Baba God continue to bless this land for us. All the whole thing we lay hand upon, may the Lord bless it. We thank God for our governor. We thank God for every supporters that have brought progress to this place. The man, the provost that is going to stay here, all the lecturer, all the students, they will be blessed in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Father, for everything. We give you today to hold, and you will hold it forever and ever in Jesus' name.
Oba Tokpe, would like to appreciate you. The head of service, Anthony Okumboa Esquire, has personally asked me to thank you, the Olawure of Use. Thank you so much, sir. To the governor. His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has asked me to thank you. And to put his words succinctly, he said, Uweseo, Uwahia Uweseo. Thank you. Very quickly, I have the privilege to invite the keynote speaker, Ahmed Kazaman Montel, Chairman Leventis Foundation, Nigeria Limited. Ahmed Kazaman Montel obtained his degree from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. On graduation, he started his career with the African Continental Bank Limited, where he rose to the position of Senior Bank Manager. He later joined Standard Construction Limited and left as a general manager in 1992 to take up appointment with AG Leventis Nigeria Limited PLC, where he served till date. He has worked in various capacities with AG Leventis Nigeria PLC, which includes Divisional Executive and Special Assistant to the Chief Executive, Deputy General Manager AGL, Deputy General Manager LM&T, General Manager Leventis Stores, Group Liaison, and Executive Director Abuja Capital Motors Limited, and currently the Group Executive Director AGL. He is a member of the board of Nigerian Bottling Limited, Director, and was recently appointed the chairman of Leventis Foundation Nigeria Limited, GT. Ahmed Montel is currently the vice chairman, Youth Sports Federation of Nigeria, Youth Forum. Your Excellency, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular honor to present to you Ahmed Kazam Montel, Chairman, Leventis Foundation, Nigeria Limited, to present the keynote address. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for him.
His Excellencies, the Executive Governor of Edo State, the Deputy Governor, the former Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Dr. Lucky Ibinedo, members of the High Table, ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor to represent my esteemed chairman, whose profile was just read to us in person of Alhaji Ahmed Manti, the chairman, AG Leventis Group of Company. I'm Kayode Simeon by name. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, stroke the Farm Director, Wepa Agenebody Leventis Foundation. So it is my pleasure to stand in for my esteemed chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, as I read his keynote address, and indeed quite an honor to be invited to deliver the keynote address on the occasion of the opening ceremony of Edo College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. This auspicious occasion celebrates the realization of His Excellency's vision to establish an agricultural institution of international repute, tasked with the training of technocrats for agricultural development in Edo State and in Nigeria at large. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to His Excellency, Governor Godwin Obaseki, for his commitment to advancing agricultural education and agricultural education and development in Edo State, and for his efforts in advancing food security in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to emphasize that the establishment of this college is timely, given the myriad challenges facing the agricultural sector, and the solution requires to mitigate these challenges, even as food insecurity has become a global concern. Projections indicate that the world population will reach 9.9 billion by 2050, with most of the growth occurring in Africa, where the population is expected to double to 2.6 billion. The pressing question is, can we produce enough food to feed the world population? can we produce enough food to feed the world population sustainably? The answer is yes. However, and unfortunately, we are currently not achieving this goal. For example, in Nigeria, food security poses a major challenge as we rank 109th out of 125 countries on the 2023 Global Hunger Index. I note with concern that despite Nigeria's vast agricultural potential, we face substantial challenges that hinder sustainable food security. Some of the main contributors to this food security in Nigeria include poverty, inefficient agricultural practices, post-harvest losses, low budgetary allocation to agriculture, and climate change. This alarming situation is also exacerbated by the lingering negative impact of COVID-19 and the recent removal of petroleum subsidy, resulting in food inflation. To surmount these challenges, we must usher in an era of abundance. The involvement of the agricultural investors, as well as agricultural knowledge-based institutions, are paramount. Agricultural investors and institutions will play crucial roles in enhancing the much-needed agricultural productivity through capacity building for farmers and agribusiness owners, improving market access, strengthening resilience to climate change, and addressing socio-economic barriers to food security. I will elaborate on a few of these roles and suggest how institutions and investors can contribute to achieving sustainable food security in Nigeria. To enhance agricultural productivity, private agricultural investors should consider funding large agricultural as well as provide smallholders, farmers, with credit and insurance products. As is known, fund is a significant obstacle for farmers. Hence, financial support will empower trained farmers to invest in better input and manage risks associated with market fluctuations and climate inconsistency. Where possible, commercial institutions should be obligated by regulatory authorities to channel specific allocation of loans to agricultural sector under less stringent conditions. Similarly, government should foster the enabling environment and ensure a consistent increase in fund allocated to the agricultural sector to enable the infrastructural development needed to increase productivity. This will attract and encourage prospective investors to the agri sector. Effective policy and regulatory framework are also essential to the creating an enabling environment for investment and innovation in agriculture. Moving on, investment in modern agricultural technology is also paramount. Modern agricultural technology has revolutionized traditional farming practices, significantly boosting agricultural productivity and resilience. Agricultural institutions will play a key role here by training farmers and agricultural students on novel and cutting-edge solutions in agriculture, some of which include precision agriculture, drones, artificial intelligence, application, automation, robotics, vertical farming, biotechnology in agriculture, and a host of others. Institution also has a critical role in agricultural productivity through research and development and ensuring that novel findings and technologies are shared with farmers and actors in the agricultural value chain. In addition, government and non-government institutions should initiate elaborate extension services to educate farmers on best practices and innovation. Strengthening resilience to climate change is also essential for the sustainability of Nigeria's agricultural sector. Agricultural investments and institutions can play a significant role by funding the mainstreaming of climate-smart agricultural practices, as well as invest in early warning systems to limit climate impact. This initiative will aid farmers, increase agricultural productivity, reduce food loss and waste, and support sustainable food systems. Ladies and gentlemen, addressing socio-economic barriers is also critical for achieving food security. Agricultural investors should aim investment at marginalized groups, including women and youth, to enhance their participation in agriculture and improve overall food security. Investors can also support training programs that equip farmers with the skills needed to adopt new technologies and practices. Government programs should provide safety nets for vulnerable populations to ensure they have access to sufficient nutritious food during times of crisis. Institutions can run awareness campaigns on nutrition and food security, promoting healthy eating practice. For us, at Leventis Foundation Nigeria, food security is much more than just ensuring the production of adequate food. We have worked to reduce some of these contributors to food insecurity. I am glad to enlighten you that Leventis Foundation Nigeria has engaged in several developmental initiatives aimed at increasing food production, creating job opportunity, and diversifying the economy. Since its inception in 1988, Leventis Foundation Nigeria has trained over 30,000 youths in improved eco-friendly practice aimed at reducing drudgery and sustainable livelihood for the trained youths and farmers, and enhancing economic development through agribusiness. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, achieving and sustaining food security in Nigeria is a multifaceted challenge that requires a collaborative effort between agriculture investors and institutions. I am particularly delighted as the opening ceremony stands clearly as a significant solution to addressing food security in Edo State and in the country at large. I commend His Excellency for this feat, and I identify with Edo State and its good people as great partner in agricultural and economic development. By enhancing agricultural production through funding, research and development, improving access to market, strengthening resilience to climate change, and addressing socio-economic barriers, which they set to do. Edo State and the country are on the path of food security and economic growth through agribusiness. Thank you for your attention, and please enjoy the rest of the occasion.
Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the keynote speaker. Thank you so much. We're going to have goodwill messages from our investors. Please, I've been instructed to let you know that the goodwill message should not exceed 1 minute. I'm sure within 1 minute you should be able to say a whole lot. First, let me invite For the goodwill message, Okomu Nigeria PSC, ably represented here. Please, can we put our hands together for him as he steps forward?
Your Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, and Your Excellency, the former Governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Nosaka Egbinedion. I want to stand on all protocols that are supposed to be given here just now, and to say that my MD, who presently is not here now, is on his way from Lagos from a pre-arranged meeting for now. He wants me to say that he is very, very happy, and the Okomu Oil Palm community is very, very happy as to the opening of this college today. We are going to be the biggest beneficiary of this institution. We know that. I was here in June when I said we find it so difficult to get middle-level farmers, managers for our company. We go outside the state. We go as far as Calabar, Benue State, and even Benin Republic to get farmers. When I say farmers, I mean people who know a little about modern farming. And with this college opening today, I and my company know fully well that we will no longer travel very, very far again. So we want to thank the Governor of Edo State and everybody that put this together. Thank you, and God bless you.
May I invite NIFOR representative, and as soon as NIFOR is through, prime feeds and flour mills should get ready. We also have Rubber Estates of Nigeria, Pottery Association of Nigeria, for the rest of the goodwill messages. For now, NIFOR will be speaking to us. And please, prime feeds and flour mills, get ready.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, please permit me to align with existing protocols. I'm Isona Gold, the Acting Executive Director of the Nigerian Institute for Oil Palm Research. I bring you greetings from NIFOR. NIFOR, over time, has had a long-standing relationship with institutions like this. We run collaborative arrangement with the universities and colleges of agriculture in Edo and in the surrounding states. And as you all know, our function is to develop 5 agricultural value chains: the oil palm, the coconut, the date, the shea, and then the raffia. And over time, we have performed excellently well, and we welcome students from institutions like this to come to NIFOR and grow their capacity to function in the industries that are emerging in Edo at the moment. This is a landmark opportunity, and we look forward to a better relationship in the industry. So I thank you all very much. I thank the organizers of this occasion. God bless you all.
Thank you, Executive Director. We equally invite Prime Feeds and Flour Mills. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Congratulations. And all the excellencies here. Some time ago, we were here. We saw what you were doing here. And we from MEGU, we said we are ready to partner with you and these institutions. We are presently producing feeds in MEGU. I think they've started using our feeds here. We've supplied them feeds in this institution already. Then we are carrying out some expansions. We have to travel to Jos and Kaduna to get some of our staff to help us in production in MEGU. So with this, we are ready to support the institution and take their students, ITs, scholarship, and we are ready to employ them because we don't have to travel far to get the students to join us to work in MEGU. Thank you very much and congratulations again.
Are you excited about that? Can you put your hands together for that? Rubber Estates of Nigeria. Let's celebrate him as he steps forward. Yes.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, and Your Excellency, the former Governor of Edo State. Please permit me to stand on the already existing protocol. I am Mr. Abana, the Executive Director of Finance of Rubber Estates Nigeria Limited. I'm standing briefly for the Managing Director, who is unavoidably absent today, and I read briefly his message. On behalf of the board and management of Rubber Estates Nigeria Limited, I want to thank Your Excellency for the honor done me to deliver this short goodwill message during the auspicious occasion of the official opening of the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Igoraki campus today, Monday, the 20th day of October 2024. I must say that this is yet another major milestone achievement in Your Excellency tenure as Executive Governor of Edo State. This is indeed a legacy project that will advance agricultural education and research in the state. The college having been developed to provide state-of-the-art facilities and resources to equip the students with relevant knowledge and skill necessary for the growth and sustainability of the agricultural sector. This project will transform the lives of the people of the state, especially the teeming youth, who will be expected to avail themselves of the opportunity of the school to develop themselves in the area of agriculture. This in turn will lead to massive agricultural development in the state and provide food for the populace, especially the people of the state. We would like to use this opportunity to thank Your Excellency for the collaboration on the concession of Oronigbe Rubber Estate to Rubber Estates Nigeria Limited. We are pleased to inform you that rubber harvesting operation will commence in the plantation next year. This will create more employment opportunity for our teeming youth, as well as other benefits for the government and the people of the states. In the area of food security drive of the state government, we want to assure Your Excellency that Rubber Estate Nigeria Limited will continue to collaborate with the state government if there is opportunity for the company to expand more its operation in the states. At this junction, we would like to once again congratulate Your Excellency on this occasion on which the government of Edo State continuous transformative growth and development. Thank you.
Thank you. The Poultry Association of Nigeria, PAN. Let's celebrate them as they move forward. And after this, we'll quickly take Leventis Farms. They have 1 minute to say one or two things.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Governor Obaseki, and many excellencies sitting around the high table, and our mothers, our sisters, our brothers that are here. I am the chairman, Poultry Association of Nigeria. Poultry is the core center of agriculture. I'm very pleased for what I see here, but there's other things we in the poultry industries that this government is doing, which is not documented today. But I want to assure you, if we had got the opportunity or got more than 1 minute, I would have been able to say much about that. So let me quickly give you a little. Say, for example, now the cost of buying small chicken is nearly 2,000. Why? Because everybody is buying. They want to rear it for Christmas. But come in December, it will be about 700. Why the long gap? Because people keep chicken for use for certain occasions, either for Christmas or for Easter or for celebration. But the government, this existing government, there's a plan in place where that one will never be the case again. You keep it as a business. You run it for every day as long as you want. How will you think that in this state, every day, just for 1 day, 10,000 chicken will be slaughtered? Is that possible? Yes, it is. That plan is in place due to the involvement of this government. I want to thank them for that. Now, in my 1 minute, let me use it to address the student that will be passing through here. There is a great future ahead. In those days, the university choose a career for us. You write to university, you say you want to do doctoring, and they give you, if you are too close, biochemistry. They say history. We'll jump to it. You do it to a point, oh, I'm not satisfied with this career. You go for another thing. Personally, I have 2 masters, but I'm never satisfied with it. Today, I'm a farmer. So many people here, I'm addressing the students now, they are all planning. When they retire, they go to farm. But a career has been chosen for you, the best career of all. The best career, what is being built today, is for you to enjoy your best career, agriculture. Not when you retire, you go to agriculture. Or when you get the opportunity, you go to agriculture. You've been given that opportunity. This career can never be taken from you. I just want to thank the government.
Thank you. A round of applause for him. Thank you so much. Leventis Farms. And after which, ESOP will round off and we go into the signing.
All protocol observes because of lack of time. I want to use this 1 minute once again to appreciate His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, for his love, for his partnership, for his support for Wepa Leventis Farm. I'll go briefly back to history. When I was transferred to Edo State in 2008 to manage the Leventis Farm, we had a workforce of about 65. But I'm proud to say that that farm has grown to 750 workforce. And there is something that is unique with Wepa Leventis Farm, which is not common with many farms in Nigeria, in West Africa, or even in Africa, where Leventis Farm is a complete farm. We are into arable production, tree crop production, poultry crop production, cattle production, fishery production, piggery production, grass cutter production. So, and now, when I came, we had challenges of, just like my colleague said, of getting manpower. and we will go around, we will advertise, north, south, west, and east. It was very tough. At the time, I presented to the board of directors that this is my greatest challenge, getting skilled manpower in the different units of agricultural practice. And the next thing was that since we don't have schools around, can we not start our own school? So the idea came, it was shared with His Excellency, and he promptly agreed, and he came to do the groundbreaking ceremony of Leventis Agricultural Management Training School. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
May I invite ESOP representative to round off and lead us into the signing of agreement between Edo State government and Edo State Oil Palm Program, ESOP investors for oil palm intensification in Edo State.
Your Excellency, you kindly permit me to adopt the protocol because you have given me only 1 minute. I will also ask that you increase my minute from 1 to maybe 3 because I have quite a number of members and I'm going to be speaking on their behalf. I have heard the governor called several titles today. His Highness said, Father who knows that his children are hungry. The MC said, the performing governor. I think he actually said the best governor in Nigeria. I'm fine with all titles. I ask the governor to permit me to add one more title. And that is the Golden Governor. By the way, I'm not a politician, so I don't flatter. I only say what I know. In my association with the governor, I've found that 2 things are very good with him. One, whatever he touches, if he's determined to make it work, he makes it work. When he sees that something is going bad and he touches it, he turns it into gold. That is what you have in this institution today. When I say what he touches, he turns into gold, that has to do with ESOP. I remember when the governor called us one night, 3 of us, Dufil, Saro Africa, and Flour Mills. We met him one evening, and what I saw from him, pardon me, those who don't read the Bible, there is an illustration in the Bible about a certain prophet that God sent to give a message. And the prophet said the message was burning so much inside him that he couldn't hold it back. That was what I saw in the governor. Somebody who is burning with so much passion and zeal to develop his state that he couldn't hold it back. He called us that night. When he called us, we didn't know what he was talking about. At first, we didn't know what he was going to address us on. So when he started talking about developing palm in Edo State, oil palm in Edo State, we were a little skeptical because we know how state things can be. But before we left there that evening, he had gotten a commitment from the 3 of us that we will invest in oil palm in Edo State. And that is how ESOP was developed today. Somebody said 9 members. We are more than 9 members, actually. And the hectare we have taken is much more than what was mentioned. A quick note to mention, when the governor gave these lands out, he ensured that all the communities were protected. One of such was that he made us make a commitment as to how we're going to develop the communities that we're taking this land from. One. The second one was this school. He made us commit to ensuring that there was sufficient development in this school so that the manpower we will need, we will not be getting them from other states, we will get them from this state. So speaking for Flower Mills that has been here for some 60-something years, our Flower Mill has the same birthday as Nigeria, when we see somebody, a leader, who makes programs that outlive him, that is leadership. Programs that do not die with you, programs that live long after you. When we see such leaders, we are willing at all times to support the leader. And that is why we have this agreement with the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. We, the members of ISOP, Your Excellency, are committed to ensuring that what we have committed to with you, we will carry it on and ensure that we give our own quota to ensuring the development of this school. But much more than that, what I see as a citizen of this state is that you have brought investors into this state, investors that will create prosperity for those that live after you, investors that will make this state truly great. It is therefore our prayer, and we are sure it will happen, that when the history of Edo State is written, when the sons of daughters, the noble sons of daughters, when their names are written in the annals of Edo State, Mr. Governor, your name will shine with the stars.
You can do that again for the governor. Another Boza. That's Mr. Joseph Umolu.
You've been watching a live program taking place in Edo State, where the governor is inaugurating the State College of Agriculture. In attendance at the event is Governor Godwin Obaseki, former Governor Lucky Igbenedion, other top government officials and traditional rulers. The college is expected to groom and harness the knowledge of the state's youth population to drive the government's vision to boost food production and grow its economy.